We're going back in time with Bairdy. For those of you interested in our magnificent club's history, I'll be going back in time over the coming months, revisiting some of the milestones, snippets and facts from yesteryear about our wonderful club, which was founded in 1903. Today's history piece is dedicated to one of Australia's great champions, four-time Australian Open champion and former assistant pro here at Manly, Horace Henry Alfred Pickworth, better known as Ossie. Horace Henry, better known as Ossie Pickworth, was one of a number of famous assistants for Manly Golf Club who won 4 Australian Open championships. Some of you members may have seen the Pickworth plaque here on the 13th tee, which captures his wonderful career. During the Manly Golf Course redesign, this mysterious bronze plaque appeared from behind a hedge when rebuilding the 13th tee. And nobody at the club knew of its significance, and it wasn't until later it was identified by PGA legend and immortal Kel Nagle, who came up to the tee and said, "I know exactly who this is. This is the great Ossie Pickworth, my old mate and sparring partner, who lived across the road." And story would have it, Ossie would climb the fence, play a few holes on his way to work, and then start his shift. Years later, his son Robert Pickworth appeared, and he was delighted with the finding, came to Sydney and wrote this magnificent plaque capturing his wonderful career.
Ossie Pickworth, the Open champ, is noted for his fairway woods. Slow motion shows the tremendous power that always gets him onto the green.
Born locally in 1918, Ossie Pickworth's golfing odyssey began at age 12 when he caddied for the great visiting golfers to Manly, including Walter Hagen, Joe Kirkwood and Joe Escher. At 18 years of age, he became assistant pro at Manly Golf Club to the late Alf Chitty, who won the Assistants Championship in 1937 and 1938 with the Dunlop Cup and Australian medal. He served as a cook in the Army from 1939 to 1946, mostly in Borneo, and he was discharged in February 1946. Remarkably, in October the same year, he won the first Australian Open Championship despite not playing in the war years, and won again in 1947 and 1948, 3 in a row. Ossie was on track to win his 4th straight Australian Open in 1949 at Huntingdale, but disqualified himself on the final hole with a 4-shot lead after taking an incorrect drop. He then went on to claim his 4th and final Australian Championship in 1954. Forever nonchalant on course, Ossie was a colourful character who loved a laugh and a cigarette. Clubhouse audiences enjoyed hearing his many stories over a beer or two. He sized up situations rapidly and played his golf without hesitation. He was famous for speedy rounds, bunker play, fearless putting and exquisite use of fairway woods. Ossie liked to back himself during the round to break a course record or hole out a ball embedded in a bunker. Our research shows that away from the golf course, Pickworth had a huge windfall in 1957. He won £10,000 in the Tattersall lottery, a fortune in those days. In one of the greatest weeks in his illustrious career, Pickworth thrilled Manly Golf Club members by defeating the great Jim Ferrier, another former Manly assistant and a fierce rival, in a playoff for the 1948 Australian Open. According to his son Robert, Ossie worked extremely hard in his game and played hard, but would often put his winning check on the bar following the tournament. After his time at Manly Golf Club in World War II, Ossie moved to Victoria and became head professional at Royal Melbourne, where he continued to play professionally, but sadly died of renal failure in 1969 at just the age of 51. As a tribute to Ossie's stellar career, which included 31 professional titles in 11 years, the Australian PGA struck the Ossie Pickworth Medal, which is awarded to the Australian PGA champion every year. I hope you've enjoyed this week's history piece from the vaults of Manly Golf Club.